Even before you think about non-fungible tokens, NFTs, which in the most basic form are unique digital collectibles secured by the blockchain, you must understand how collectibles work. Perhaps the following eclectic Beanie Babies parable will clarify the erratic and eccentric psychology behind why we collect. Before NFTs, there were Beanie Babies. From stamps to Civil War weapons to sneakers, people collect many different objects in various formats. So it should have come as no surprise that there is a market for collectibles in a digital form. Conceptually, it's confusing, but on the sheer basis of wanting to own a unique item that others do not have, digital collectibles vary little from their physical counterparts. Therefore, to understand why people collect NFTs, we'll draw a comparison to a physical collectible that took the world by storm in the 1990s, Beanie Babies. From its inception in 1993, Ty Warner, the founder of Beanie Babies, built scarcity into his product. The plush toys were distributed in small quantities to small retailers, avoiding chain retailers and large orders altogether. Ty didn't want people to be able to find or buy every Beanie Baby they wanted. The company kept the number of Beanie Babies in circulation secret. It retired the production of certain Beanie Babies to create more exclusivity. It intentionally let misprints and faulty Beanie Babies through the cracks, which would become extra rare editions of the toys. Around the same time the Beanie Babies' rise in the public consciousness, eBay emerged and positioned itself as an online marketplace for buying and selling collectibles worldwide. It was a synergetic relationship that ballooned the resale value of Beanie Babies and validated eBay as a valuable tool for speculators in all collectibles markets. Those lucky enough to get their hands on one of the retired $5 plushies could, at minimum, see a 2 or 3-fold return by listing it on eBay. Some rarer misprints, such as the Pinchers the Lobster misprint as Punchers the Lobster, yielded one collector more than $10,000. The Beanie Babies craze was in full swing toward the end of the 1990s. Robberies and even murders ensued over the pursuit of the plush toys. For example, at a Hallmark store in West Virginia in 1999, a security guard was shot and killed when tensions were high due to a late shipment of Beanie Babies. Sane adults searched far and wide for the chance to get a single life-changing Beanie Baby. One set of divorcees battled over who got the Beanie Babies collection, believing it was the most valuable asset that the two had to divvy up. Then, in 1997, McDonald's got in on the craze with Ty Inc. Together. They launched the Teeny Beanies product line in McDonald's Happy Meals and proceeded to sell 100 million of the mini plush toys in just 10 days. Magazines such as Mary Beth's Beanie World, which sold 650,000 copies a month at its height, published entire spreads on Beanie Babies, discussing their value as a speculative investment, which, with the right strategy, could yield more than enough to send a kid to college. Just when Beanie Babies seemed to be a collectible that would carry on for decades, it all came crashing down. Talk of their overvaluation sparked an avalanche of Beanie Babies hoarders to list their toys on eBay, causing a significant oversupply. In turn, the price of Beanie Babies plummeted. Seemingly overnight, people's collections of presumed valuable Beanie Babies became nearly worthless. The story of Chris Robinson Sr., the man who spent more than $100,000 on Beanie Babies for the speculative investment, became a symbol of crushing defeat that this collectible market experienced. The Financial Times aptly called Beanie Babies the .com stock of the soccer mom world in the second half of the 1990s. We don't draw this comparison to say that NFTs are doomed to the same fate as Beanie Babies, that is, a collectible bubble bound to burst. Instead, Beanie Babies provide an excellent look into the dynamics of why people collect. The same basic principle that drove people to collect Beanie Babies drives people to collect NFTs: scarcity. Although other factors drive collectors to collect, such as investment, speculation, emotional connection, the fear of missing out or FOMO, the thrill of the hunt, at the core of collecting is scarcity. No matter what we collect, what we do so because there's a limited number of those things. Could the NFT market crash? Anything is possible. But unlike Beanie Babies, NFTs provide real-world solutions to problems plaguing the art and collectibles markets, as we discuss later in Chapter 3, why NFTs have value. Now that we've addressed why people collect, whether it's physical or digital collectibles, let's dive into the topic at hand, NFTs.